Many people underestimate the subtle ways that lifestyle, diet, and sleep patterns influence hair health, thinking that only shampoos, conditioners, or topical treatments matter. In reality, hair growth is deeply tied to what happens inside your body while you sleep, because follicles, tiny hair-producing structures in the scalp, are highly sensitive to nutrients, blood flow, and hormonal signals. Think of your hair follicles like small factories. During the day, energy is spent on various bodily processes, but at night, if conditions are optimal, these factories can focus on maintenance, repair, and growth. Research from sources such as the National Institutes of Health, NIH, and Harvard Health explains that hair follicles are constantly cycling through growth, anagen, rest, telogen, and shedding catagen phases, and each phase is influenced by both internal factors like hormones and external factors such as diet and sleep quality. NIH PubMed. A common mistake people make is ignoring the timing of nutrition. Heavy, processed snacks before bed, especially those high in sugar or refined carbohydrates, can cause spikes in insulin and cortisol levels, triggering inflammation that subtly disrupts hair follicle function. Over time, this repeated stress can reduce the efficiency of the follicles, slowing the natural growth cycle. Harvard Health highlights that chronic low-grade inflammation in the body can interfere with the hair follicle environment, even in individuals without underlying medical conditions, which is why daily lifestyle choices play a bigger role than many assume. Later, you'll see how one tiny seed can deliver targeted nutrients that work in harmony with these cycles to support follicle activity, essentially feeding the hair factory while it works overnight. Sleep quality is another critical factor often overlooked. The body's repair processes, including those that affect skin, nails, and hair, are most active during deep sleep stages, particularly during slow-wave sleep. According to the Cleveland Clinic and the National Sleep Foundation, during these restorative stages, growth hormone secretion peaks, which plays a crucial role in tissue repair and nutrient delivery. Follicles rely on these hormonal signals to maintain their structural integrity and stimulate new hair production. People often make the mistake of prioritizing quantity over quality, believing that longer sleep automatically equals better hair growth. In reality, disrupted or fragmented sleep can blunt growth hormone pulses, leaving hair follicles underfed even if overall nutrition is adequate. This is why aligning evening routines with restful sleep can amplify the benefits of targeted nutrients. Hydration and micronutrient availability are also key. Your follicles need a steady supply of minerals, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids to maintain cell membrane integrity and reduce oxidative stress. Sources like the Mayo Clinic emphasize that deficiencies in zinc, iron, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids can contribute to weaker hair structure or slower growth. Many individuals unintentionally create nutrient gaps by relying on processed, convenience foods or skipping nutrient-dense evening meals, which reduces the available resources follicles can access overnight. This is where the concept of the tiny seed becomes relevant. Certain seeds contain a concentrated mix of these critical nutrients delivered in a form your body can utilize while you rest. Later, you'll see why timing and absorption matter and why pairing the seed with a balanced evening routine can make a meaningful difference. Finally, stress management and evening habits cannot be overstated. High stress levels elevate cortisol, which can disrupt both sleep quality and nutrient utilization. NHS and PubMed studies highlight that chronic stress contributes to telogen effluvium, a common form of hair shedding, even in otherwise healthy individuals. Many people unknowingly sabotage their follicles by eating late at night, staying on screens, or rushing into bed without winding down, creating an internal environment where hair growth is deprioritized. By understanding these connections, it becomes clear that hair health is not just about topical solutions. It's a systemic process influenced by nutrition, lifestyle, and sleep patterns. Integrating small, intentional changes, such as consuming targeted nutrients at the right time and supporting restful sleep, allows hair follicles to operate optimally, This sets the stage for exploring the specific tiny seed that can enhance this process naturally without resorting to extreme interventions or medical treatments. What you eat in the evening can influence your body in ways that are very different from meals earlier in the day. During the daytime, your metabolism is generally more active and your body can process nutrients, sugars, and fats more efficiently. However, as evening approaches, your metabolism naturally slows, preparing your body for rest. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, and Harvard Health explain that late-night eating, especially of heavy or processed foods, can disrupt circadian rhythms, the body's internal clock that regulates hormonal secretion, digestion, and cellular repair. This disruption not only affects overall health, but can also interfere with hair follicle function, which relies on consistent hormonal signals for optimal growth. Most people underestimate this connection, thinking that the timing of a snack is insignificant, but research increasingly shows that the type and timing of food intake can influence insulin, cortisol, and inflammatory markers, all of which impact hair-supporting processes. Later, you'll see why a nutrient-dense evening routine paired with the right tiny seed can enhance follicle activity while you sleep, essentially giving your hair the optimal environment to thrive overnight. Many people rely on sugar-heavy or fried snacks late at night without realizing that these foods trigger rapid spikes in blood glucose and insulin. The Cleveland Clinic reports that repeated spikes in insulin not only contribute to systemic inflammation, but also affect the availability of key micronutrients that hair follicles need, such as zinc, iron, and essential fatty acids. Over time, consistently high insulin and inflammatory responses can impair the scalp's microcirculation, meaning follicles receive fewer nutrients and oxygen. This is why evening food choices can silently undermine hair health, even if overall nutrition during the day seems adequate. In contrast, eating nutrient-rich foods in the evening, such as those containing protein, healthy fats, and minerals, can support follicle function and encourage the body's natural repair processes during sleep. Simple lifestyle adjustments, like avoiding processed snacks, opting for whole foods, or including a light evening protein source, allow hair-supporting hormones to operate effectively while the body rests. Hydration also plays a key role in evening nutrition. Hair follicles rely on adequate water intake to maintain cellular structure and facilitate nutrient transport. The Mayo Clinic notes that dehydration, even mild, can affect skin, nails, and hair, contributing to brittleness and slow growth. Many individuals inadvertently reduce hydration in the evening because they fear frequent nighttime urination, but maintaining consistent hydration helps follicles access nutrients and maintain an optimal scalp environment. Pairing proper hydration with carefully chosen evening foods maximizes nutrient absorption and supports metabolic processes during sleep. Another factor is the timing of sleep itself. According to the National Sleep Foundation, aligning meals with the body's natural circadian rhythm enhances the secretion of growth hormone during deep sleep. Growth hormone is crucial for tissue repair and cellular regeneration, including hair follicle activity. When people eat heavy or inflammatory foods too close to bedtime, it can delay or fragment sleep, reducing the effectiveness of these repair cycles. Simple adjustments, such as finishing larger meals at least 2 to 3 hours before bed and choosing lighter, nutrient-dense options in the evening, can help synchronize food intake with restorative sleep phases. Later, you'll see how the tiny seed complements this approach by providing targeted nutrients that are absorbed efficiently overnight, working in tandem with natural hormone rhythms to support hair follicles. Stress management is also intertwined with evening nutrition. The NHS reports that chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, which can interfere with digestion, sleep, and hair growth. Many people unknowingly exacerbate stress by eating late, rushing meals, or consuming stimulants like caffeine or high-sugar snacks at night. By prioritizing calming, nutrient-rich evening foods, along with a consistent sleep routine, you reduce cortisol spikes and support an internal environment conducive to hair follicle health. In essence, the evening period is a critical window where careful nutrition and habits can make a substantial difference, setting up the body to utilize the tiny seed most effectively and prepare follicles for a productive growth cycle. Here's where we get specific. The tiny seed we've been hinting at is pumpkin seed, a small but nutrient-dense powerhouse that can support hair health naturally. Imagine your hair follicles as tiny plants in a garden. Without the right soil, water, and sunlight, even the healthiest seeds struggle to grow. Similarly, hair follicles need a consistent supply of nutrients, antioxidants, and fatty acids to maintain strong, healthy strands and optimal growth cycles. Pumpkin seeds provide an excellent combination of minerals such as zinc, magnesium, and iron, along with omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which are essential for follicle integrity. Studies referenced in PubMed and reported by Harvard Health show that zinc plays a critical role in follicle cell division and protein synthesis, both necessary for hair structure, while omega fatty acids help reduce inflammation and maintain scalp circulation. Later, you'll see why pairing pumpkin seeds with the right evening habits enhances these benefits exponentially. Most people overlook the fact that follicles are highly sensitive to both nutrient timing and the body's hormonal environment. During sleep, the body naturally enters repair mode, releasing growth hormone and optimizing nutrient delivery to tissues that are in active regeneration phases. Cleveland Clinic research highlights that these nightly repair cycles are essential for hair, skin, and nail health, meaning the nutrients provided by pumpkin seeds are best utilized when consumed in alignment with evening routines. This is why simply sprinkling seeds into a diet without considering timing may reduce their effectiveness. In a moment, you'll also learn why combining pumpkin seeds with supportive lifestyle patterns, like stress management and sleep hygiene, amplifies the natural benefits. Pumpkin seeds also contain phytoestrogens and antioxidants, compounds that help maintain hormonal balance and reduce oxidative stress, two key factors that influence hair follicle longevity. Oxidative stress occurs when free radicals damage cells, including those in the scalp, which can weaken hair and contribute to shedding. The National Institutes of Health emphasizes that antioxidants in whole foods, such as those found in pumpkin seeds, can help neutralize these free radicals, creating a more favorable environment for follicle activity. Many people make the mistake of relying on topical products alone, thinking they will provide enough support. In reality, nutrients need to reach follicles through the bloodstream, and pumpkin seeds are particularly bioavailable when eaten as part of a balanced evening routine. Later, you'll see why combining them with light protein or healthy fats can enhance absorption and delivery to hair roots. A common oversight is not realizing that hair growth depends on multiple systems working together. Nutrients are like bricks, but hormones, sleep, and stress management are the construction crew. Without proper coordination, even nutrient-rich foods may not achieve their full potential. PubMed studies show that magnesium, also found in pumpkin seeds, supports enzyme function and protein synthesis critical for hair follicle repair. Additionally, iron ensures adequate oxygen transport to the scalp, preventing weakness or dullness in hair strands. Pumpkin seeds are convenient and naturally concentrated with these nutrients, making them an ideal addition for those looking to reinforce follicles during the body's most active repair period. Beyond nutrients, pumpkin seeds can help regulate subtle hormonal imbalances that can affect hair thickness and growth cycles. Research cited by Harvard Health and the Mayo Clinic suggests that mild hormonal imbalances, including fluctuations in testosterone or cortisol, can influence follicle dormancy and shedding. Consuming nutrient-dense seeds as part of a calm evening routine may indirectly support hormonal regulation, making follicles more responsive to the body's natural repair signals during sleep. Many people fail to recognize this indirect benefit, assuming hair health depends solely on external care. In summary, pumpkin seeds provide a unique combination of minerals, antioxidants, fatty acids, and phytoestrogens that collectively nourish hair follicles from the inside out. Timing their consumption in the evening allows the body to take full advantage of nightly repair processes, while pairing them with healthy lifestyle habits like stress management, consistent sleep, and balanced nutrition maximizes their potential. Understanding this creates a clear pathway for improving hair health naturally without relying on extreme measures or topical-only approaches. Later, we'll discuss which foods compete with these benefits and how to structure your evening routine to fully support follicle activity. While pumpkin seeds provide essential nutrients that support hair follicles, certain common foods can silently interfere with their effectiveness. Think of these foods like weeds in a garden. They compete for resources, block growth, and create an environment that makes it harder for hair to thrive. Processed snacks, sugary desserts, and fried foods are the usual culprits. According to the National Institutes of Health, NIH, and the Mayo Clinic, high sugar intake can trigger insulin spikes, which in turn increase inflammatory responses in the body. This inflammation can impair the tiny blood vessels that supply nutrients to hair follicles, meaning that even if your diet includes hair-supportive foods, follicles may not receive what they need to function optimally. Many people make the mistake of assuming that because they eat healthy foods at other times of the day, late-night indulgences have no consequence. But repeated exposure to inflammatory foods can slowly undermine hair health over months or years. Later, you'll see how adjusting food choices and timing can turn this around. Fats are another area where people often go wrong. While healthy fats, like those in pumpkin seeds, avocado, or olive oil support scalp circulation and reduce oxidative stress, fried foods and hydrogenated oils introduce trans fats, which have the opposite effect. Research from Harvard Health and PubMed highlights that trans fats can increase systemic inflammation, elevate stress hormones, and reduce the body's ability to utilize essential fatty acids. Since hair follicles rely on these fatty acids to maintain cell membrane integrity and support nutrient transport, consuming unhealthy fats before bed effectively blocks some of the benefits you might gain from seeds or other nutrient-rich foods. In a moment, you'll learn why pairing pumpkin seeds with minimally processed, balanced foods is far more effective than consuming them alongside snacks that counteract their benefits. High glycemic foods, such as white bread, pastries, and sugary cereals, also play a role in follicle disruption. These foods cause rapid spikes and drops in blood sugar, which trigger hormonal fluctuations that influence hair growth cycles. The Cleveland Clinic notes that insulin and cortisol surges can divert the body's resources away from non-essential functions, including hair follicle repair and regeneration. Many people overlook this connection because they associate hair health with external treatments rather than internal metabolic patterns. By understanding how high glycemic foods create microstressors in the body, it becomes clear why evening meals and snacks matter as much as daytime nutrition. Later, you'll see how replacing these foods with protein-rich, nutrient-dense options can support both blood sugar stability and follicle function. Another overlooked factor is the consumption of processed salty foods and snacks. Excess sodium can lead to fluid retention and subtle disruptions in circulation. According to research published by the NIH and supported by Cleveland Clinic studies, optimal microcirculation is essential for delivering oxygen, minerals, and amino acids to hair follicles. When circulation is impaired, follicles can become stressed, leading to weaker strands and slower growth. Many individuals unknowingly sabotage their hair routine by reaching for chips, crackers, or instant meals late at night, thinking the timing is harmless. By replacing these with natural, whole foods, the body can focus on repair and nutrient absorption instead of managing inflammation or fluid imbalance. Alcohol and caffeinated beverages are also worth mentioning. While occasional consumption may be harmless, regular intake, especially in the evening, can disrupt sleep quality and interfere with growth hormone release. The National Sleep Foundation and Harvard Health emphasize that deep sleep is critical for tissue repair, including hair follicles. Caffeine or alcohol close to bedtime can fragment sleep and reduce the body's ability to deliver nutrients efficiently, negating some of the benefits provided by seeds or other nutrient-rich foods. Many people overlook these indirect effects, focusing only on daytime diet rather than the impact of evening choices. By understanding which foods compete with follicle health, You gain insight into small but impactful changes you can make. Prioritizing minimally processed foods, protein-rich snacks, healthy fats, and hydration in the evening allows pumpkin seeds and other nutrient-dense foods to deliver maximum benefits. Later, we'll explore lifestyle adjustments, including stress management, movement, and sleep routines that further enhance follicle function, creating a holistic approach to natural hair support without relying solely on supplements or topical solutions. Even the most nutrient-rich foods, including pumpkin seeds, cannot work at their full potential without supportive lifestyle habits. Hair growth is not just a matter of what you eat. It depends on a coordinated system of sleep, stress management, movement, and daily routines. Think of your hair follicles as construction sites. Nutrients from food are the bricks, but hormones, circulation, and cellular repair are the workers and machinery that put those bricks together. If the workers are tired, stressed, or poorly coordinated, even the best materials will not produce strong, healthy hair. The Cleveland Clinic emphasizes that hair follicles rely heavily on growth hormone and other repair mechanisms that are most active during deep sleep, particularly slow-wave sleep, which is when the body prioritizes tissue repair, cellular regeneration, and nutrient distribution. Later, you'll see how minor adjustments in evening habits can significantly enhance the ability of these repair cycles to deliver nutrients to follicles efficiently. Sleep quality is one of the most critical factors often overlooked. Many people focus solely on the number of hours they sleep, but research from the National Sleep Foundation highlights that fragmented or poor quality sleep can blunt the secretion of growth hormone, which plays a pivotal role in hair follicle maintenance. Even if your diet is rich in zinc, iron, and essential fatty acids, poor sleep can reduce the follicle's ability to use these nutrients effectively. Common mistakes include staying up late on electronic devices, consuming caffeine close to bedtime, or maintaining an inconsistent sleep schedule. Simple adjustments like establishing a consistent bedtime, reducing screen exposure before sleep, and creating a calm, dark environment can significantly improve the efficiency of hair follicle repair processes. Later, you'll learn how combining these sleep-focused strategies with nutrient timing maximizes the benefits of pumpkin seeds. Stress management is another essential component. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, a hormone that can interfere with the body's natural repair cycles, reduce blood flow to the scalp, and increase inflammation in hair follicles. The NHS reports that prolonged high cortisol levels can contribute to telogen effluvium, a condition in which hair prematurely enters the shedding phase. Many people unknowingly sabotage their hair health by skipping relaxation practices or working late into the evening, preventing the body from entering a fully restorative state. Incorporating mindfulness practices such as deep breathing, meditation, or gentle stretching in the evening helps lower cortisol levels, improve sleep quality, and enhance nutrient delivery to hair follicles. Later, you'll see why stress reduction complements the nutrient support provided by pumpkin seeds, creating a synergistic effect for natural hair growth. Movement and physical activity also play a vital role in follicle health. Regular exercise improves circulation, ensuring that nutrients and oxygen reach the scalp efficiently. Harvard Health explains that even moderate daily activity increases microvascular blood flow, which nourishes follicles and supports healthy growth. Many people focus on topical treatments but neglect circulation, which limits the follicle's access to essential nutrients. Evening walks, light stretching, or short sessions of low-impact exercise can prime the body for restorative sleep while boosting nutrient transport to hair follicles. When combined with a nutrient-dense evening snack, such as pumpkin seeds, these lifestyle habits help the body utilize nutrients more effectively. Hydration and body temperature regulation also support these processes. Water maintains cell function, supports circulation, and helps transport minerals and antioxidants to hair follicles. Mayo Clinic studies emphasize that even mild dehydration can compromise the efficiency of follicle repair and growth. Pairing adequate hydration with a consistent evening routine enhances nutrient absorption and ensures the follicles have the resources they need. Many people underestimate how these small adjustments, hydration, movement, sleep consistency, and stress management can multiply the benefits of nutrient-rich foods, creating an environment where hair can thrive naturally. By understanding that hair growth is a systemic process, not just a dietary one, it becomes clear that lifestyle tweaks are equally essential. Combining pumpkin seeds with consistent sleep, stress reduction, movement, and hydration creates a holistic, supportive environment for hair follicles. Later, we'll explore how integrating these strategies with careful food choices completes the framework for natural hair support, helping follicles remain active and healthy without relying on extreme interventions or topical-only solutions. When you combine pumpkin seeds, mindful evening habits, and lifestyle tweaks, you create an environment where hair follicles can function at their best naturally. Think of your follicles as miniature factories. Nutrients from food are the raw materials, sleep and stress management are the energy and workforce, and circulation is the delivery system that ensures everything reaches its destination. The National Institutes of Health and Harvard Health highlight that optimal hair growth depends on the integration of all these factors, not just individual nutrients or topical products. Many people unknowingly sabotage months of effort by snacking too late, skipping hydration, or allowing stress to interfere with sleep, which diminishes the efficiency of nutrient delivery to follicles. By intentionally pairing pumpkin seeds with a calm evening routine, you maximize the absorption of minerals such as zinc, magnesium, and iron, as well as fatty acids, antioxidants, and phytoestrogens, all of which support follicle structure and reduce oxidative stress. PubMed, Mayo Clinic. Even small, consistent changes in evening patterns can create significant results over time. Prioritizing whole foods, managing stress, moving gently, staying hydrated, and sleeping consistently ensures that follicles have access to both nutrients and hormonal signals they need during restorative sleep. The Cleveland Clinic emphasizes that growth hormone peaks during deep sleep, which is when repair and nutrient utilization are most active, making these habits critical for long-term follicle health. It is important to remember that this advice is general wellness guidance, not a medical prescription, so individuals should consider personal needs and consult professionals if necessary. Later, you'll see that by combining diet, lifestyle, and timing strategically, you create a supportive nightly cycle that nurtures hair growth naturally, avoiding